Hi there, Leo. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa, from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love messages. It's a general reading, so the roles might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for personal reading with me, okay? So in this reading, Leo, it's going to be a universe system format. We're going to be looking at your energy, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? Leo, beautiful energy that you have here for this week. You have the Fool, you have the Strength, you have the Knight of Cups in that preposition. I feel that this week you are going to feel more playful. You would find yourself actually be a bit flirtatious, or you would say something that is a bit witty, because I feel that your energy in general is just going to be very, very uplifted. There is a strong need coming from inside of you to have a total reset in your life so that you could go back to your element again. Now, what are your challenges here, Leo? You have the Two of Wands, and you also have the Seven of Pentacles in a preposition. One of your biggest challenges here has a lot to do with you understanding that the place that you're in the present moment is like a box and it just contains you. It's no longer something that provides you with tons and tons of fulfillment. You're looking from the outside, okay, what is life going to be like outside of these things that I have in the present moment? But also at the same time, you're kind of like still waiting for whatever it is that is inside the room or inside of the box to happen, okay? So I feel that your energy is kind of like being pulled into two different directions. You feel the need to get out of the box, and yet at the same time, well, let me just wait around and see a little bit what is going to happen here inside of the box as well. Okay, we're going to clarify in a moment. Now, in the past, you have the Eight of Pentacles and also the Three of Pentacles in our preposition. I feel that in the past, you guys were in the energy of that is very, very grounded. There is something here in regards to your relationship that you need, okay, but it has to be very practical. Yeah. And I feel that in the past, you wanted to work and collaborate with that person, with this person, I mean, but it has to have a standard. You require them to be an active participator as well. You don't want to be the only person that is working on this connection. You no longer want to be the only person that tolerates, that, do stuff for this connection. You are willing to do it if they also meet you halfway. Now, in the past, this person is the Page of Wands and also the Three of Swords in upright position. I feel that this person was hurt by the standards that you imposed on them because they feel that, wow, I'm still at this present moment enjoying my freedom. I like the fact that I can be very, very playful, and they feel that you are trying to impose some sort of rules or authorities onto them. And it kind of like hurt them, the fact that you had standards in the past. Now, in the present moment, you have the Queen of Cups and also the Magician. As I mentioned earlier, you guys are going to go back into your element this week. You would find yourself being much more happy, playful, and again, much more witty. Like you would notice that you are able to tell a joke and can make a room laugh and just like that, because again, you're feeling very, very lighthearted. And there's something here also about your manifestation power that is increasing this week. Now, from this person's side, they have the World and they also have the Temperance in that preposition. This person at this present moment has a conclusion that they have made inside of their mind already. And we're going to clarify what that is. But I feel that this person right now is more so of the energy of like, you know, I'm kind of like positive that Leo is going to be doing something in regards to this connection eventually. Now, in the future, you have the Nine of Cups and you also have the Three of Cups in that preposition. Wow, only good times here for you, Leo. I feel that in the future, you guys are going to find some sort of avenue for you to feel better about yourself, to self-actualize, I would say, and you guys are going to be surrounding yourself with the people that fully supports you, a like-minded people, which is going to make you a bit happy. This kind of sources of happiness was something that is unexpected from you, because I think in the past you guys were expecting the source of happiness is going to come from this person, but instead your source of happiness in the present moment and also in the future is not going to come from this person, but actually from the people that actually love you, like your family, your friends, your support system, your colleagues, your coworkers, and etc. Now from this person's side, they have the Four of Wands and they also have the Ace of Swords in upright position. I feel that there's going to be a bit of a communication that this person is going to be doing to you, and one of their intention has a lot to do with them wanting to revive the fire that you guys have with one another. So now let's clarify your reading, okay, Leo? I want to clarify that World card from their side first. Clarify the Queen of Cups from Leo's side. Because you mean well, you know, what you guys are after or what you guys are willing to invest in is a transformation, is the rebirth of something that is new. You no longer want to be living like you were in the past. You don't want to be loving like you did in the past and all that stuff. So I feel that you would have the ability to actually stay connected within yourself and be very protective over your heart chakras here. If you are single and ready to mingle, I feel that there's going to be somebody new coming into your life. That person could be somebody, actually a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I'm feeling strong Scorpio energy coming from this person. It could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio actually. But yeah. Or Cancer too, but Venus and Cancer most likely. But anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, you are very like, okay, I would only want to invest in something that is different than I had in the past because, you know, I've changed. You basically have changed and now you no longer want to be doing the very thing that you did in the past. Now, from this person's side that you had in the past, they're wary. Like, where does all of these changes from Leo came from? Is it because they were being influenced by the people that they're surrounding themselves with? Is it because Leo is being influenced by their families or their friends? Or is it because Leo has somebody else's? So it comes to as a shock to them how much of a changed person you have become. Okay. Now, in this present moment, would they actually want to do the changes that you want them to do? Why can't I have it the way that I have it in the past, Leo? In the past, you were fine with that. Why can't you be like that again? Okay, let's clarify the Temperance from their side here. Clarify the Magician from your side. So, in response to these boundaries that you have, in response to these standards and expectations that you have, that although it disappointed them, but I feel that they're still wanting to pursue some sort of friendship with you. I just don't feel that this person is literally going to show you how much in pain they are, even though they're in pain. You know what I mean? Even though they're hurting and in pain, but they're not really going to show you how much hurt they are. Instead, this person might actually be making some sort of casual conversation like, "Hi Leo, how are you doing?" or trying to befriend you, which will then going to make you feel very annoyed because them coming with the Three of Cups card isn't exactly something that you're expecting out of them. Okay, let's go for the future. I feel that, as I mentioned earlier, in the future, you're like, okay, you know, I still carry feelings for this person. That's true. But you're going to take a lessons out of this connection that you have with them. And I feel that, again, you guys are going to be pursuing something that is important for you. You guys are going to be focusing a lot more on your finances, your career, your routines, your health, your looks too. In the future, this person would really want to have a conversation with you. And that conversation has a lot to do with, why can't we just be okay? Let's work things out between the two of us. However, Leo, I feel that the way in which they approach things with you isn't going to be something that pleases you, you know what I mean? Because it's still them coming up with an idea of like, how about it's like this? How about if it's like this? This is how I envision, you know, working on our relationship to be like. But you already have a very certain set of standards of like, this is how I want it to be like. And that is what's going to makes you question about, well, should I really wait? Should I really open myself up to this connection? Or should I just focus on myself? So both of you have ideas of what this relationship is going to be like, how to work on this connection, what more can they give towards this connection, what can you give towards this connection. You both have an idea about that, okay? But it's very different. And what they're capable of offering you, what they're capable of giving to you is going to be very different than what you are expecting out of this person. And I feel that in the future, you guys are going to be a lot smarter in a way that you're not going to be buying into Ace of Wands activity. So it's not like, okay, wow, like you treat me nice, or you do good things to me, or you give me a good sex, things like that. I'm in love with you again. I don't think you're going to be like that though. I feel that you're going to be very level-headed about the very thing that you require out of them. Okay? Phew. So let's pull some advice card for you here, Leo. Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and also the Ace of Cups in upright position. This is a very strong messages from your guides and from your angels about trying to remind you, how long has it been since you have actually been nice to your playful Leo that is within you? How long has it been since the last time that you've given yourself a pat in the back, an appreciation, a self-love? You see how this card is being laid out. All of the gifts and all of the love is being given towards the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a Leo card. This is why I said your guys is really trying to remind you, like, how long has it been since you've given yourself self-love? How long has it been since you've last given yourself a gift? How long has it been since you've made a decision, a practical decision that actually concerns only you and you only? Soak up all of these for yourself, because it's okay to be selfish sometimes, Leo. It's okay to not be so relationship minded sometimes, Leo. It's okay to not compromise sometimes, Leo. It's okay to listen to the very thing that your soul has been wanting you to do. And it could be about anything, right? It could be about, you know what? I think I want to take up dancing, but then you're like, oh no, I can't do that because it's too much money and I need to pay the bills and la 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 la. Or I don't have time for it. No, no. Make time for it. Do it, because you haven't given yourself enough love for God knows how long. All right? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Leo. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys have been looking for, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.